And it's the last week for Medicare annual enrollment period. So if you're wondering, what in the world do I do? It's so confusing. Well, there's somebody that can help you. So I want to introduce you to Christian Brindle. Some of you may have seen him on the show before. Christian, welcome back. Happy to have you. So everything senior insurance, and you've had it for 12 years.
Yes.
So you know a thing or two to help all the seniors out.
Yeah, we've seen a case or two over the years, and you know, this time of the year in particular, the questions come out in galore, right? So,
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's great to be back. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So before we get into open enrollment, let's just talk, about your insurance agency.
Yes, yeah, so us at Everything Senior Insurance, we specialize in Medicare health plans. So everything under the sun that has to do with Medicare, that's kind of where our specialty lies. And so kind of the way we operate is we partner with a multitude of different insurance companies. We don't charge any fees.
Okay.
We have no obligation. And then we also have lifetime customer service for our clients. So our job is to really in part help people navigate through their options and find the best plan for them, but then also once they're on the plan, help take care of them on that plan by answering questions year-round, maybe helping with a claim problem or a billing issue. And so we're kind of a full-service agency in that way.
And you probably do a lot of the comparisons so that they don't have to. So you can say, here's the breakdown of what you need to know and put it all in front of them.
Yes, we try to do a very thorough needs analysis to where we try to find out what's important to somebody. We check all of their doctors to make sure that any doctor that they see or provider is covered by the plan, that all their prescriptions are covered, but also the things that they really want coverage for are really emphasized in the plan that we select.
Okay, so let's talk about that. It's the last week for them to do this open enrollment, and especially for people that are doing it for the first time, it's very overwhelming, I've heard. So help them out with what you can do. Yeah,
absolutely. So, December 7th is the cutoff date. It's the final day where somebody can actually make a change on their Medicare plans for a multitude of different plans that exist. And so, kind of what we can do is we can kind of take a look at somebody's situation and, like I said earlier, without any cost, without any obligation, take a look and kind of compare their options with what's going to be available compared to other insurance companies and see if there is a better option that they might not be aware of. We find typically that the vast majority of people that are on plans, especially if they've been on them for some time, they might not even realize that there's a plan that provides them everything they have now but more that's out there if they just took the time to have it compared. So that's kind of what we do, and that's kind of what we bring to the table.
Good, because I do think a lot of us get comfortable, right? It works, you're like, okay, just keep paying, don't even look at it, and we just don't even think twice about it. So doing that comparison would probably help. Also, probably of note to tell people beware of those scammers, because this is also the time of year when you could be easily scammed.
Yeah, unfortunately, right? It's something that happens in a lot of, frequency this time of the year in particular. The bad actors are kind of in full force. And it's difficult for people to be able to tell people that are genuinely a real valid service that are able to help them versus somebody that's just trying to take advantage of them. And so, you got to be oh so careful this time of the year on who you give your information to, who you take a phone call from, people that are saying that they're with Medicare or they're with Social Security. One piece of advice we always give is, if somebody is truly with Medicare or Social Security, they're typically not going to ever call you. Especially not to call you and ask for your personal information. So it's important to watch out for those scams this time of the year.
I like it. All right. Well, I hear you have a 5-star rating, and if people want to reach out to you, how do they do so?
Yes, so the best place is probably going to be either our website, which is eseniorinsurance.com, or they can call our office in Sandy. We service the entire state of Utah. Our office number is 801-255-5340, so people can reach us there. And we can schedule a time with one of our licensed agents internally and have them take a look at their situation.
Love it. I think it's great. So he's here to help you out. You can go to the information you saw on the screen. Also go to our website where we've linked everything over. Thanks so much, Christian.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Morgan, over to you.